the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources. He'll give you the people. Not only will He equip you with ideas, but He will equip you with favor, as He did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One. Your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
We're at 29 minutes now after 7 o'clock. We want to look at a week of peace with nature. And so this is an initiative by the Colombian Embassy of Barbados. Indeed, as always, our favorite ambassador to Barbados, Her Excellency Elizabeth Taylor-Jay, who is Ambassador of the Republic of Colombia to Barbados, is with us. And she's brought along a couple from Colombia as well, who are going to teach us how we use things of nature to be at peace with nature and how we can make beautiful art and understand better the coastlines that we live on as well. Ambassador, good morning to you as well.
Good morning, Mr. Bowen. Thank you so much for inviting us again here.
You are very welcome.
Yeah.
I'd like you to, in your language, I want to hear it.
Yes,
Introduce our guests.
Buenos días. Quiero presentarles a nuestra artista plástica, María Ruiz, quien es una reconocida artista y que usa el material reciclado y ella lo llama la segunda oportunidad. Y a nuestra líder, mujer de la región de San Bernardo del Viento, el Caribe colombiano, y que ha hecho unas acciones de transformación de su comunidad, especialmente empoderando mujeres para poder transformar también lo económico, lo social y lo ambiental. Entonces, y Dorcas, es también artista. Entonces, bienvenidas. So should I translate?
Yes, in my English.
Okay.
She said to us just now, Dorcas is a phenomenal woman who has been really active in her activism as relates to the environment.
Yes.
She's also an artist as well, that's what you said.
Yes.
While you described Maria as someone who is into art through plastics.
Yes.
Did I get it right? Basically?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I'm working on it.
Very good. Yeah,
Thank you.
Your understanding of Spanish is really well.
Getting there. COP16 last year was held in Colombia.
Yes.
Coming out of it, you started then the week of peace with nature. And so you're continuing that in Barbados now. Let's talk a little bit about what this peace with nature means.
Okay, so basically we know that we have this triple planetary crisis, which is climate change, loss of biodiversity, and pollution. So the Convention of Biological Diversity, which is the COP16 that we had, Convention of the Parties, which that's what it means. It was the 16th meeting, and this is a convention that it was born as two other conventions after the Rio Summit on Sustainable Development in 1992. So Colombia hosts this COP, and our main focus was peace with nature. And I think we don't want to see just like a momentum. We want to move toward practices, because there is a new framework for biodiversity, and toward 2030 there is a huge amount of targets and objectives that we have to achieve. For instance, in oceans, we are saying that we need to have 30% of the oceans protected by 2030. But today, we just have 8% of oceans under marine protected areas. So there is a huge work that have to be done, and on the other aspects also, and we have to work in conjunction with the Climate Change Convention to make sure that adaptation measures and using nature as the primary focus to create resilient communities and also ecosystems. So protecting our mangroves and improving their health, and the same for the reefs, but also make sure that there is not all this plastic that is going into the oceans.
Yes. And so, because this is your work, this is something you've always been doing, you're passionate about it. And so the week of peace with nature, you know, there's a saying that says, when two elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers.
Yes.
And so elephants could be multilateral companies, it could be countries, it could just be people. And how sometimes in our own selfishness, we're not protecting the most fragile systems in which we live, the earth. Let's talk a little bit about, from your lived examples, what have you seen to be some of the areas that we are damaging nature by our behavior?
Okay, so one thing that I can say is that we have been disconnected from nature. And I think we need to have like a setback because people are not sensitive enough that, for instance, destroying the mangroves, it's create hazards to the communities that live on that area, and cutting down the huge trees, the very, very old trees that they give a protection also, but at the same time they help with the whole system of oxygen in the world. So the Amazon regulate climate, but the ocean, it's the sinking area for a lot of this heat that comes from the greenhouse effect. More than 90% of the heat that is caused by greenhouse effect, it's being regulated by the oceans.
Right. And so, Dorcas, you do a lot of coastal work or help us with our love of the ocean. I want you to help me translate. And so talk to me a little bit about what you do and how we as island people, because we're surrounded by water, can learn from what you do.
Dorcas, entonces tú haces mucho trabajo en la zona costera y quisiéramos que nos contaras un poquito sobre ese trabajo que estás haciendo para que las islas pudieran aprender también de esos modelos y ejemplos que estás liderando.
En contexto, soy de un pequeño pueblo en la orilla del Mar Caribe y un río, el río Sinú, en una mezcla de comunidades indígenas y afrodescendientes que se dedicaron históricamente a la pesca y a la agricultura artesanal. Soy hija de un pescador, nací en un contexto en el que las mujeres nacen, los niños, los jóvenes, pero especialmente las mujeres, y ya sabemos qué hay para nuestro futuro. Tener hijos, parir y sin más sueños en grande.
The work of women. That's what I kept hearing about, how it's
Yes.
important for women to have an appreciation for what happens.
So what she says, she come from this very, very small town that is, of course, bordered by one of the most important rivers that drain to the Caribbean, the Sinu River, and the coastal areas. And for her as a woman, what the future for the girls, at least at the time when she started to work, was just envisioning having kids, and that was their future. But that's part of the paradigm that she is changing now within her community.
Wow, that's great work.
She's a daughter of a fisherman, by the way. Yes, sorry.
Mi padre era un negro libre con una visión súper grande sobre la naturaleza, sobre nuestro valor, sobre nuestras riquezas. Mi mamá, una descendiente indígena con una conexión con la tierra impresionante, y yo crecí pensando que había que hacer algo más, que no podía ser eso, la vida de nosotros y ya. Conocer el territorio, conocer nuestra historia, se convirtió en una forma de expansión y se empezó a replicar en pequeñas niñas de 5 años, hace 15 años atrás, que hoy son unas lideresas conservacionistas del territorio, las que promueven la transformación del territorio. Y esas niñas se convirtieron en jóvenes, llegaron los varones, una nueva masculinidad, paramos con el embarazo adolescente y las mujeres y los adultos empezaron a ser parte de la transformación. Mi mensaje, los niños, la nueva generación, son los que pueden generar, verlos como sujetos de derecho, sujetos que pueden transformar el futuro y pelear por sus derechos, por sus recursos naturales, conservar los recursos naturales como una forma de respeto y no violencia en contra de los niños.
So she said that this town where she come from basically is composed of two primarily ethnicities. So a black Afro descendant or people of Afro descent, and indigenous Indian from Colombia. So she come from this melting pot of a blend of a black man with an indigenous lady, and she said that her father had been with a very progressive mind, and he loved to take care of the environment. So he instilled that in them, and she say, we have to do something different. So she started to work with the kids and the girls from her town, and now they say they have 0 adolescent pregnancy, which was something very, very embedded in their society before.
My interpretation is going well. I understood all of that. I'm doing very well. And so Maria works with plastics, and she has some phenomenal work. We're going to talk to Maria in a moment. I want to hear from her as well. But before we get to that, I want to show what Dorcas has done. Okay. We have a short clip to show. Yeah. So let's take a look, everybody. Love how she's at peace and at one with nature. Yes. Even her sandals, she's walking through the water with no fear to destroy her sandals. Yes. She's just having a good time. And so sitting with a community of young people to teach and to share, that's what that music video meant to me. But Maria, you work with plastics. So let's talk, because I hold in my hand a book that shows me some of the phenomenal work that you do. Let's talk a little bit about how you got interested in using plastics for beautiful things, the things that we thought were ugly, how you're able to make beauty out of it.
¿Cómo has logrado, María, transformar cosas que la gente piensa que no son hermosas en unas obras impresionantemente hermosas. ¿Cómo llegaste a hacer esto?
Mi experiencia de vivir muchos años en Europa y ganarme una beca con un diseñador industrial que solo se dedicaba a diseñar cosas para darle la segunda oportunidad, y de él aprendí mucho. Y me inspiré cuando regresé a Colombia porque veía mucha basura y yo pensaba que había que hacer arte y dar una segunda oportunidad.
So she started her career, of course, in Europe. She was studying, and she engaged with this industrial engineer, and he would do some work in like with this type of work. But when she went back to Colombia, she was just shocked with the amount of garbage at some places, and she said, I have to give a second chance to this material. So the second chance is converting the waste into a resource for art.
While you're here in Barbados this week, you'll be doing some workshops. Tell me about what we can expect.
Vas a estar entonces esta semana en Barbados haciendo una serie de talleres, de masterclass. Entonces, ¿qué vas a trabajar?
Para mí es muy importante estar acá y poder enseñar un poco de lo que sé, pero es muy importante que los niños y los jóvenes aprendan, porque son el futuro de esta isla y porque son los que tienen que cuidar el medio ambiente, y el calentamiento global también parte del hacer uso de los recursos biodegradables o la basura.
So she said that that during this week, of course, this workshop that she's going to do is to train people, including women and kids, to transform the waste into art. And this is a way of creating awareness of taking care of the planet and the environment.
And so, Ambassadors, back to you now. Talk to me about the week. I see that you have a schedule of activities.
Yes.
And some partners with which you're working. So let's break it down for folks.
Okay, yeah. So definitely, as how you say, why peace with nature? I mean, if we leave nature alone, nature will just bloom. But because humankind, we have the capacity to transform nature. So we said that making peace with nature is making peace also we as a people and with ourselves too, to make sure that nature can flourish. So we have this incredible program where we are going to conduct a series of dialogues. We have 3 more ladies that are landing today in Barbados. They are guardians of the oceans, and they have amazing projects. For instance, taking care of the largest turtle in the world. And one of the other lady, they have this shop. They work with recycled material, so they do a trading. They have a trading system within their community. So they will trade, for instance, such amount of, because she get tired of seeing the garbage also in the rivers and the coastal area. So they trade the plastic for basic goods like sugar, flour, whatever people need for their basic needs. So this is an incredible. And the other lady, they collect a mollusk in the mangrove. So because the mangrove is so key for their livelihood, they protect the mangroves, and they do also ecotourism in the Pacific because we have this incredible migration of humpback whales that come to have their babies in the Pacific of Colombia.
This is a powerful week. I know you're working with the Oceana Club,
yes.
The Oceana Hub. You're working with a whole host. You're going also to the Trevor Carmichael Garden at the Wall Theatre in the Barbados Museum to have speeches and so forth. And we really want people to come out to be engaged with all of this. Of course, folks, this all happens right through until the 24th. And so if you want to know more information, where can we find the information?
Okay, so today we're going to display the entire agenda so people can be aware and can connect with the different activities. But I need to say also, beside the Oceana Innovation Hub, we have also bees recycling, which have been key on the materials that we're using for Maria Art. And we have CAF. It's a partner in this endeavor, the Barbados Olympic Association, which we started basically with them the 20th of September. We joined them in their international coastal cleanup, and many other partners like the Barbados Turtle Project that we are also engaging with them.
It's important that we all ourselves adopt a peaceful relationship with nature indeed. It portends to our benefit indeed. I want to thank you, ladies. Thank you so very much, Maria. Dorcas as well for your great music and your contribution. And of course, Your Excellency, Elizabeth Taylor-Jay. As always, thank you so much. I wish well and peace to all.
Peace to all. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right.
We're back in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely, and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number. Lifeline Barbados is just a call away. Remember, you can reach out whenever you need to talk.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons which will surprise many is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
We are 8 minutes now till 8 o'clock. Let's turn our attention to what's happening in Christchurch among the secondary schools. They're all part of a gathering. There is going to be the battle of the brains and the boots, really. Football, literally at the end of the day, between the secondary schools of Christchurch, Dighton Griffith Secondary and Christchurch Foundation. And joining me this morning from Dighton Griffith is Simone Tate as a teacher, and the student is Risa St. Clair. Good morning, both of you.
Good morning.
And representing Christchurch Foundation is Alvacia Weatherhead and Neil Griffith, the teacher and the student. Good morning, both of you as well.
Good morning.
Ding Dong battle happening on the 23rd. These two students are representing in the brains battle. Literally. Let's talk a little bit, Simone, in terms of getting your students ready. How many students from Dighton Griffith are battling in the brains competition?
Okay, so we have 4 students participating in this competition, 2 seniors, 2 juniors. Our preparation has been going well so far. It's been focused on reviewing a range of questions under the topics Christchurch, Oistins, and the Sea. And we've been engaging the students in some practice quizzes, questions, discussions, and fact-finding about historical sites in the parish and prominent persons who would have contributed to the development of Christchurch.
4 students, all girls, all boys, girls and boys?
1 boy, 1 girl from each year group.
1 boy, 1 girl. So there are 2 boys and 2 girls.
2 boys.
Right. And so you've been preparing all month long so far, basically.
Yes.
Are you comfortable? You ready?
We are ready.
Risa, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Your teacher said you are. So are you ready to answer questions about Oistins and the Sea?
Yeah.
Who is Belinda Cox? Gotcha. Think about it for just a moment. Christchurch Foundation is represented by Alvacia Weatherhead and Neil Griffith. Alvacia, talk to me a little bit about your composition of your team.
Okay, so we have 2 girls and 2 boys, so 4 persons, just like Dighton, and just like Simone said, we have Miss Cummins, we have Miss Willoughby, and we also have the General Studies Department, and we are all trying to get our students ready as well. So we have questions lined out and, active participation among our students. So we shall be ready as well.
It shall be ready. Neil, are you ready?
Somewhat.
Who is Belinda Cox?
I can't answer that. I haven't got
Do you guys know the fish market?
Yeah.
Do you know after who that fish market is named?
Belinda Cox.
Belinda Cox. Belinda, so take some time. Maybe that's one of the things you have to get them to do before the Thursday's competition.
You see why the competition is important now.
Yes, it is important.
Know a bit about the heritage and the culture of Christchurch, and also the geography. So we want them to know specific places as well. So the quiz, we have about 3 sections. We have some multiple choice questions. Then we have an audio visual there. They will see some landmarks and heritage sites of Christchurch. And then we call the rapid fire round, where they have 30 seconds to answer the questions.
Oh, this is interesting. Yes. Where does this happen? Where?
Christchurch Foundation.
At your school?
Yes.
At your school. No advantages are given to them because of the date, okay?
No.
They're just happening at your school, indeed. And so this is happening on Thursday. What time?
1 to 3 p.m.
1 to 3.
Yes,
couple of hours, Thursday, 1 to 3. Where shall I be? And is it open to the public to come see and witness?
Yes, please.
Really? So even I can walk in.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. And we want everyone to turn up and support the children.
Yes.
To support these children. They've worked so hard to do all of this. And then in the evening, I know there's football. I know neither of you can talk about this, can you?
Oh, well.
Can you?
For sure. I know we have 3 teams, and one of them are actually old scholars from Dayton and Christchurch Foundation. So we would like persons who live in God Hill, Silver Hill, Candy Hill, the surrounding areas to come out and support. There's also a kids zone, and there will be foods and drinks on sale as well.
Also
So
at Christchurch
please come.
Foundation?
Yes, please. So please come out.
Next time is at Dayton Griffith, right? Indeed, we really want you to come out and support these folks. Who else is on your team, Neil?
Well, those would be all members of the debate team of Foundation, which are Imari, Janae, and another Janae.
Mm-hmm. The two Janaes and yourselves, your boys. And so what about you, Risa? Who else is on your team?
I know Zoe, Lenisa, and I'm not too sure for the rest, like familiar with the names, but I know their faces though.
You know their faces. I know the face for sure. And so are you also on the debating team? There's a debating team?
No.
How were you selected to be a part of the final? Because you're a bright girl.
I guess since I'm a student who talks like not a lot.
You get penalized.
And
I know what you mean. Yes.
good with my schoolwork, and since I was in a competition that was recently and I got 3rd, me and Lenisa, well, she came 2nd, I come 3rd, so I think that's how.
I get penalized like that all the time too. He talks a lot, so therefore, why not him? And so I get the feeling, I get it indeed, but you're excited for this happening on Thursday.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to it.
Really looking forward. And you too, right, Neil? Really excited about it. Would this be your first competition of sort?
Yeah.
All right, my brother. It's going to be an experience indeed not to be forgotten. And it happens at 1 o'clock until 3 o'clock in the school hall.
Yes, please.
In the school hall, there's a competition of the brains of Christchurch Foundation, as you see it on your screen, Christchurch Foundation and the Dayton Griffith School. These youngsters have been trained and been rehearsed in all things Christchurch and Oasis and its Sea, which is the theme for Christchurch for Regathering 2025. We are all encouraged to come out and be a part of it. I really want you to show up in numbers and give full support. Don't just leave this to the parents and the guardians and just the student community alone. All of us can really come out and give full support to these young people as they showcase their absolute best. Later on in the evening, there's football happening also on the grounds of Christchurch Foundation, and we want you to show up for that as well, because it's going to be quite spectacular this Thursday, Christchurch Foundation School. Thank you all. I wish you well, respectively, in your competitions.
Thank you.
And there's only one winner, but at the end of it, I think you're all winners.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. This is interesting indeed. All right, we're going to take a break here, folks. We're back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons which will surprise many is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end. And what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources, He'll give you the people. Not only will He equip you with ideas, but He will equip you with favor, as He did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
So before we go, here's a little reminder of what you can expect this morning on the Pulse radio show. Take a look at your screen. Tune in from 11 this morning to Q100.7 FM and engage with the professionals from the hospital. Well, that's our time for today. I want to thank you for spending it with us. My little crew joins me, extending to all of you the very best of today. Be the will of the Lord. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up.